In the 147 and 154-pound divisions, there have been several marquee fights over the past year. Tonight, it's 22-year-old 154-pound champion Fernando Vargas' turn in the spotlight as he takes on Ike Quartey.
The round robin is beginning, much as it was in the 80s with the great welterweights there, and they can only win because that's the only way they're going to get to a certain level and be considered an all-time great, is if they all fight each other.
At 16, Fernando Vargas became the youngest ever United States amateur champion. 2 years later, he was the youngest American on the Olympic boxing team. In December 1998, he became the youngest ever 154-pound champion, beating Yuri Boy Campos.
I was able to dethrone a great fighter, and, and not knowing that I'm becoming the youngest to do so at that point either. I was just, ecstatic that I was able to become world champ.
After 17 consecutive knockouts, Vargas won a majority decision last December over Winky Wright. He blames his sluggish performance on a family crisis, while still facing assault charges, for which he will go on trial in May.
I'm going to be fully vindicated, I'm going to be fully innocent, but I put myself in that position. No one else. I learned. I'm the one that's going to take full responsibility.
Determined to turn the focus back to where it was when he fought the likes of Campos, Vargas now works with a physical fitness expert to control his diet and improve his endurance and flexibility.
I just love the workout. It's a great workout, stretching, everything. I never stretched before, and I think in April 15th is going to show.
Now in his 19th pro bout, Vargas has a career-defining fight as he seeks further recognition and respect.
This is my 4th world champion that I'm fighting back-to-back. I'm showing that with my actions that I duck no fighter. These are risks I want to take to show the people what they want to see. They want to see a fighter that's going to go out there and fight these top-notch fighters.
Ike Quartey, a former 147-pound champion, seemed destined for greatness after a 3-round stoppage of Vince Phillips back in 1996. But a planned fight with Felix Trinidad was suppressed by politics, and Pernell Whitaker's substance abuse KO'd a possible Whitaker-Quartey showdown.
I think it's hard, because
it was hard because I like to fight every 3-4 months. I don't want to fight the small names because I am one of the best, and I've proven that to the world. They wanted me to fight Bronco McCart. I said, no, I don't think so.
I just want to fight a big fight. Yeah.
After a 16-month layoff, Quartey got his wish against Oscar De La Hoya. He built an early lead, but faded in the end, losing a split decision following a disastrous final round.
It was sad,
It was sad. It was like you have something someone takes away from you. I won that fight. It wasn't a close fight. But what goes around comes around. Look at De La Hoya Trinidad. I don't think Trinidad won that fight. What they did to me, they now did to Oscar.
Quartey feels stronger at 154 than he did at 147 and doesn't believe the 22-year-old Vargas is ready for his challenge.
There's no way I'll lose this fight.
There is no way I'll lose this fight. I've dedicated my life to this, doing everything possible to win. He is young, inexperienced, has fought nobody, hasn't been to a war. Fernando Vargas will not be a problem for Ike Quartey.
Both fighters are acutely aware of what's at stake. For the 30-year-old Quartey, this may be one of his last chances. For the young champion, this could be his springboard into boxing's elite.
I envision a long fight. I think they'll wait for their openings, and Quartey has to depend on his advantage in strength and his great jab to win, and Vargas has to depend on being busy and kind of ring generalship.
Everything is at stake. If I win, mega stardom, mega fighter, pound for pound, one of the best. That fight about me with De La Hoya would just spring up in people's minds, and fight with Trinidad, I would love a fight like that. Right after this one.
Yeah, this is very fun.
I have to win this fight to prove that I'm one of the best fighters in the world. A win in this fight means a fight against Trinidad for unification. I want to fight Trinidad.
I want to fight Trinidad.
Tonight, Fernando Vargas and Ike Quartey attempt not only to define the immediate future of the sport's most competitive weight class, they will also establish the trajectories of their respective boxing careers. And we bring you back live to Las Vegas, where it's an active night and a beautiful one along the strip.
Just spit it right in there. Don't worry about it. Drop your hands. Be sharp. Change your angle. Give him that, hey, come on. That snappy punch.
So you saw the